All right. It's good morning, but good evening in Elyse time zone. Elyse logging in from Florida, right? Was it Florida? USA. Which part of the USA?
It is St. Petersburg, Florida, USA. Yes.
All right, got it right. Because you travel so much, right? I never know where are you logging in from? Like where are you? And yes, so Florida. And we have Phoebe from logging in from Malaysia.
Oh, hi Elise. Hi Lilian.
Right. So
Thank
it's
you.
been yeah, it's been a while since I come on live streaming, but I'm very excited to do this again and with people that I love so much because we had so much fun at the Transform with Courage boot camp in April at Cebu, Philippines. Yeah. So some of you may be wondering why are we doing this what you call that, live streaming? Well, some of you may have already seen our post, right, regarding the story of courage. And this live stream is just a conversation. All right, we want you to get to know us, especially our courage ambassadors who are taking time off from their very busy schedule to share their story of courage. And it really requires courage to be vulnerable, all right, because we're sharing our challenges in life, the fears, the traumas, and but not to stop there, but how we overcome those challenges. Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to, actually it's tomorrow for us on Saturday, because we are in the future. we are we are Friday now, but it is still Thursday for Elise, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it will be 31st July for those who are in the North America time zone. What time again? 10
10 p.m.
p.m.
EST.
10 p.m. All right. But it will be 1st of August, Saturday, for those in the Asian time zone. All right. It's the Singapore, Malaysia time zone. 10 a.m. All right, so we're going to have a great conversation to here sharing tomorrow, but today, this live streaming, we're just going to have some fun. All right, getting to know the both of you especially. So before we go there, why we started Story of Courage? Because I always believe that every woman has a story. Like man mentioned just now, that every story can actually inspire, encourage, and even give hope to another sister or brother out there, right? So we are basically for this movement, we're trying to create a safe space where women from different nations, different cultures, different backgrounds, where we can come together, not because our stories are the same, but because our purpose is the same. Because when I often say this, right, when a woman finds a courage, everything changes. And I truly believe when women courageous share our stories, we give others permission to believe that transformation is possible. So why four continents? One of our dream is to build bridges, not boundaries, right? So in a world where it's easy to focus on what makes us different, our cultures, our languages, our experiences, but guess what? Courage speaks a universal language. Whether you're a mother in Singapore, an entrepreneur in the UK, a leader in Africa, or a young woman in the Philippines, we all experience fear, uncertainty, and moments where we question ourselves. So, but yet, we also have the capacity to rise, to overcome, and to inspire others. Okay, so I am inspired by this quote from Matthew Arnold. He said, if there ever comes a time where the women of the world comes together purely and simply for the benefit of mankind, it will be a force such as the world has never known. So I truly believe what we are doing here is actually the fulfillment of his quote, of his vision, right? So then last but not least, I know we are excited to get to know Phoebe and Elise, but last but not least, why Project Safe? Why are we doing this? The answer is very simple, because stories should lead to action, right? We speak so much about, women empowerment, personal development. We invested in ourselves. We work on ourselves. We learn all the principles, all the strategies, all the techniques. We apply it in our own lives. We got the transformation, right? But then after that, what? What happens after that? I think this is where, when we were brainstorming about the community project that we're going to launch together after the boot camp, Project Save came at a very, very timely moment. We visited the slums area. We visited what World Vision is doing in Cordova, Cebu, Philippines. And we truly believe that, this is a project. The girls are the ones that we want to help. And I love the graduates vision and mission statement. So why not I get Elise to share with us your vision and mission, your batch vision and mission. I love the last line, especially where we okay. Go ahead, Elise. Your vision and mission statement. Did
And I was like,
I
well,
just put
now
you on
let's
the
find it. Let
spot?
me make sure because I don't want to misquote anything. So I absolutely love this. As we are getting into this,
Yeah.
how
Well,
powerful is this? How you ladies are coming from the future, right? For me, because it's still Thursday. But yes, I'm going to pull it up right now because this was a collaborative, right? This was the group
yes.
that we chose to put together. And I'm going to come here and find it as you ladies are settling in. Let's see here.
Okay. Vision. Yeah, I know. I told you I'm gonna
Have it ready?
go on the fly, go with the flow.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
Here. Okay, perfect. See, perfect timing. No rush. We don't rush.
No rush.
God is calm. The devil rushes. Things move very easily and intentionally. All right. So, as a collaborative, the vision statement, we leave every place better than we found it, creating lasting impact and a legacy for positive change.
Yes, I love that we leave every place better than we found it. So wherever we go, wherever we travel, yes, let's have that reminder to leave every place better than we found it. Okay, so since I had Elise started, let me just properly introduce her. Right, Elise Howard is an integrative transformational specialist. She's also an international speaker, best-selling author, and the founder of Massage Nerd Integrative Health, known for hashtag nerdism.
Yeah.
And beyond that, she has actually been featured on Fox News, Bay News 9, and podcasts around the world, sharing her powerful stories of turning tragic trauma into triumph, teaching others how to transform their pain into power. I know she faced some of life's most difficult battles, including being over 100 pounds overweight and fighting cancer. Elise made the decision to stop living as a victim and rise as a victor. So today, she dedicates her life to helping others reclaim their health, rebuild their confidence, and step into the strongest version of themselves. So, through her work, Elise empowers people everywhere to realize that their greatest struggle can become their greatest strength. And I love your quote. You said, "You are not your diagnosis." Yeah. Wow. Elise, I'll come to you soon, all right, Phoebe? Let's have a chat with Elise first. Now, when I suggested to you to be part of the story of courage, this idea for the community project, what made you say yes?
So, two things. We were on foot in the Philippines, right? And not only were we there in the culture, in beautiful resorts, snorkeling with sea turtles, and then on the other end of the spectrum, going and walking through the slums, seeing the conditions that women, children live in on a regular basis, right? So that's number one. Where my come from is I can relate and understand where that comes from, right? Because we must change the way that we do things from a systemic basis in a family unit.
Mm,
And
right.
on two, we had such a transformational event in the Philippines, how you did your boot camp with the Women of Courage. I love how when you said your intention with it is because every woman has a story. And in this day and age, that is so true. And you giving that voice to women that usually is hushed, usually is silenced. Usually, when we come out of the womb, we're told to sit down and shut up. And I've kind of always been against the grain in that space. So I've kind of been a rebel in ways where we should speak up, of course, professionally, educatedly, and, you know, in a classy level. However, those are my two takeaways for that is women uniting and collaborative is just way more powerful than we can even put words to.
Right. Thank you. I want to thank you once again. I can't thank you enough for actually taking the lead, stepping up to, do this together. Yeah. And I want to go to Phoebe. I will also properly introduce Phoebe. Phoebe is actually a certified personal trainer and wellness coach with 16 years of experience in the health and wellness industry. She believes that true transformation isn't about chasing perfection, right? It's about building healthy habits that last a lifetime.
Yep.
Phoebe's passion is actually helping busy women and professionals overcome excess body fats, regain strength, boost their confidence, and create a healthier lifestyle through personalized coaching that's practical, sustainable, and achievable.
Yep.
Her journey has taught her every challenge can become a stepping stone. That's why
Yep.
she coached with empathy, encouragement, and purpose, meeting whoever she coached, wherever they are, walking alongside with them every step of the way. So beyond coaching, she's also a follower of Christ, a lifelong learner, an entrepreneur, and an aspiring artist. who believe that our gifts are meant to inspire and bless others. Her mission is simple: to empower women to become stronger, healthier, and more confident inside and out. Because she said she believed that our lasting transformation begins with one decision, one sustainable step at a time. I love that too. One sustainable step at a time. So, Phoebe, what about you? When I suggested let's do this. What made you say yes?
Uh, I was inspired by, Elise and all those ladies who were in Philippines in our boot camp. Yeah, I saw your passion to, to offer your expertise, your help to help others, those who really in need. So that's really touched my heart. And this is not my first time who wish participate. Yeah. So every batch is really I learn a lot from you all. Yeah. At least I want to learn your fully commit and fully passion.
Right. Yes, like Phoebe said, this is not the first time she joined the boot camp. In fact, this is your third year. Third,
Yep.
yeah, your third year joining the boot camp, and every
Yes.
time,
Right. Yeah.
yeah. In fact, even myself, every time we run the boot camp, we are learning something new and from everyone because the dynamic of the group is very different. So the lessons that come out from every training, every boot camp is very different as well.
Yes.
So
Agree.
now next thing I want to find out from the both of you is two questions. All right, I'm going to shoot two questions at the same time. Now, what brings you joy, and what would your family say is the most courageous thing about you? Who wants to go first? Elise, what brings you joy?
Joy, growth in others. Um, I've been at this with 16 years, same as you, Phoebe, and witnessing transformation, witnessing where women, men didn't think that they were capable of something and then just like you said, one sustainable step at a time. They build those habits and create a change in their life, and that ripples effects into family, career, finance. So, I mean, it's like, yeah, that it brings me immense joy. It's fulfilling.
Right. How about you, Phoebe? What brings you joy?
Um, because I have the heart for women, so I always like to see women rise up.
Mm.
That really bring me joy. Yeah, they really overcome and they break through and they're willing to try and strive again and again. That's really give me joy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I I think
always.
that is, I mean, this is just my own opinion. I think that probably is like a female nurturing instinct in us. I don't know. Like whenever
Yeah.
we see, like when I see my children or I see others rising up, I experience joy too, but it's like it's
Yes,
priceless. I don't know.
so
Maybe
cool.
it's a male and female thing. I don't know. Just my personal thought. Okay, how about the second question I was asking? What would your family, or people around you that who love you, what would they say is the most courageous thing about you?
Yeah, when after MCO, so I decided to try something new. So I chose to participate in a pageant, competition. So
Wow.
all my family, they are like, huh? Are you sure?
Putting
But
yourself
uh,
out there.
yeah, to do the catwalk, to, dress up, that's not me, for all over how many years? 40 years.
Mhm.
So I want to have some breakthrough in life that do something I don't do before and do it in the whole heart to inspire myself and others that you can do it, you know, if you would like to try. Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
So just
with
now you
the
mentioned
help.
MCO because this is a
Yeah,
global
COVID.
conversation here. So people who are not in Malaysia may not understand what's MCO. And
Yeah, yeah,
it's right
yeah.
after COVID, right?
Yes, right after COVID, I have
All
this
right.
desire to do something that I haven't never done before.
Mm.
So yes, I take up the courage to participate in a beauty pageant. I won a first runner up. Yeah, for
Woo.
Malaysia, Mrs. Celebrity Malaysia. Yes.
Oh, wonderful,
Yes.
wonderful. Congratulations on that
Thank
again.
you.
So, Elise, what about you? Well, what's the most courageous thing that your family say about you?
I don't know about courageous. They probably say I'm too much and I'm relentless. I am the one that is, the black sheep of the family where it's like, go all the time and do things that are out of the ordinary. So there's not anything that I think I can do that would surprise them. Um, I have kind of been fearless most of my life. My mother was a phenomenal woman who just gave me an immense faith in Christ. And when you have that walk with God and you have that walk, you don't fear much, because you know who has your back.
Mm.
So I guess you could just say the relentlessness pursuit of knowing there are no limitations is the most courageous thing because there is no limitations.
Yeah, and that reminds me that God did not give us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind.
Amen.
Awesome, I love that. Okay, next question. Now, when you hear the word courage, what comes to your mind? I mean, for our audience out there, when you hear the word courage, what comes to your mind immediately? Don't overthink. Just put in your comments. What comes to your mind when you hear the word courage?
Feel the fear and face it anyway.
Yeah, feel the fear, but face it anyway.
Feel the
What about you,
fear.
Phoebe?
Uh, Courage
When
to
you hear
step
the
up,
word
to do
step
something
up,
different.
right?
Yes.
Courage. Just step up. Yes, courage. Step up. Okay, now, I'm curious. Was there a defining moment that changed your life? Now, not don't give us the full story because that's what we're going to hear on the 1st of August and over on 31st of July over your end, right? So, just a snippet. of what was there a defining moment that changed your life? And just a little bit of it. Yeah. Elise, you
I was
go
about to say,
first.
I know. Who wants to go first? As defining,
Mm,
definitely when I looked in the mirror and didn't know who I was looking at.
mm, right.
100 pounds overweight, medical licensed, knowing what I should do, the word, right? We should not should all over ourselves, knowing what I should do versus what I was allowing the victim in me to do.
Mm.
So I'll leave that and for a snippet so we can finish up tomorrow.
Yes. Awesome. What about you, Phoebe? What's that defining moment for you that changed your
I
life?
think it's when I feel very, very, very um so sad with my situation, with my life. I really um have enough. I think enough is enough. I need to really face it and do something about it.
Mhm.
And yeah,
Right. Thank you for sharing that. I mean, I think we all can, and our audience out there can also resonate with some of this moments that we are mentioning. For me, it was, yeah, standing at the balcony, thinking of how I can end my life again. I'm sick and tired of putting up a strong front, from holding everything together, right? And yeah, I guess I know, not I guess, I guess. Why did I keep saying I guess? I know. I know many of us, and those of you watching this live or even a replay, you have a defining moment that you know that will change the
yeah,
trajectory of moving forward. So that's why we keep reminding ourselves, find your courage, because when a woman finds the courage, everything changes. Everything changes. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for that very heart tugging moment. Let's move on to, because I want to remember this conversation is getting to know both of you. So, what do you hope women will receive from your story of courage in our sharing session on 31st and on 1st of August? What do you hope women will receive from
Yeah,
your story of courage?
exactly. So, with everything in life, there are valley lows and mountain highs. And there's a valley after every mountain, and that's never going to change, right? So, the reception is anything is possible. If someone coming from where I've come from, the diagnoses that I've had, the families that I've lost, the death that I've watched, the doctors looking me in my face saying I'm going to be dead in 6 to 9 months because of my cancer. And that was 9 years ago. I've been 9 years cancer free. So that regardless of what you've been diagnosed, regardless of what you've been put through, regardless of who did anything to you, it is not what happens to us.
Mhm.
It is our responsibility to the best that we possibly can. And we are here to rise because that is the beauty of each end of the spectrum. The lower that you go, the higher that you're capable to rise because of how those things balance. So, regardless of how low you've ever been, how low you've ever felt, the other end of that spectrum is the actual mountaintop that you're so capable of reaching because there is no limit.
Wow. Amen. All right. Um, Phoebe, what about you? What about
I think I
what?
just add on to what Elise say. I think for myself is they can see hope. They
Mm,
can find hope again in life.
right.
Through the valley, through the darkest valley they've been through, but they still can see the light,
Yeah.
and they still can find the hope to
Yeah.
change, to have something different in life, to have a better life.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, and I also want to add on to that. And that is some of the ladies who come and, hear your stories, I'm sure they will rediscover their voice. They will definitely find their courage to rediscover their courage, and they will rediscover their voice. Because
Yes.
for me, I lost my voice, right, in so many areas of my life, that it was miserable, that I didn't even want to continue living. Right. So for our sisters out there and even brothers out there, come and listen to the story, not just only to be inspired, right, to receive hope, courage, and but also at the same time support Project Safe, so that together we can, create a lasting impact, right?
Yeah.
Now, next, just some fun part before we wrap this up. um let's do a fun rapid fire question. Okay, I'm curious. Okay, I'm curious. Are you Who wants to go first, by the way?
The fun one
Okay.
is Elise. The fun one is Elise.
Okay, she's pointing
Always.
to you again. Okay, I'll just pick a few. All right, I'll just pick a few. um Beach or mountain?
Beach.
Favorite Bible verse?
Genesis 2:5. He
Oh.
breathed life into the nostrils of man.
Wow. Okay.
And we have that choice every single day, all day, to breathe in his healing.
Okay. One habit that changed your life.
One habit,
Yeah.
changing my mind.
Change your mind. Yes. Okay. Coffee or tea or me?
Coffee. Coffee for
Coffee.
day, tea for night.
Okay. All right. I'll let that pass. Okay. Now I have one more last question, which I'm going to ask. Yeah, I'll shoot it right now. When a woman finds her courage, what comes? What change?
Everything changes.
All right. What? For example,
Her voice changes.
Mind changes.
her mind changes. Okay.
Her choices change. Her
Okay.
Her
execution
life change.
change.
Her life change.
Everything changed.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Phoebe, your turn.
Is it the
Morning or
same
night?
question?
No, I don't know. Yeah, go with the
Morning, morning,
flow.
morning.
Morning. Okay. One advice for your younger self.
Younger self.
Yeah. What would you tell your younger self? One word.
Uh, know the Lord.
Know the Lord. All right. Okay. Um, one word that describe courage.
Love.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. How about okay, coffee or tea?
Tea.
Tea. Oh, so she's a more tea person. Yeah. How about beach or mountain? Which one do you?
Mountain.
Mountain. Okay, last one. One word friends used to describe you.
Um, Loving.
Loving. Yeah, I think so too. Okay. So, I'm glad that we had this conversation. Like I mentioned, it's just to really get to know each other, and do invite your friends, invite, people who resonate with what we are doing here. We want to leave every place better than we found it. We want to come together, unite in courage, so that we can create a lasting impact,
Yep.
supporting. And one of the practical ways that we can do together is to support Project Safe, especially the 30 young women, young girls that will be in this program, receiving their skill sets, upgrade, learning and skill sets, livelihood trainings, financial literacy. Yeah. And we want to actually, like, what I love what Elise mentioned in your live earlier, that to reduce right? Child exploitation. Yeah. So I'm going to pass this time to both of you, to wrap this up, wrap this conversation. What would you like to say to the audience, and how can they support Project Safe? Elise again.
Ah, this alone is so powerful in so many ways. And as a wrapping up into an introduction of what we will have in 24 hours, think in your heart and in your mind where someone helped you, that if they hadn't, where would you be? Whether it was family members, friends, what, you know, with being Christian, there's so much that happens through churches, through community, through camaraderie. And what we're doing here now is breaking down borders, breaking down walls, breaking down country borders. And we have the ability to help 30 women gain trades and skills that can change the trajectory of their lives, that can then change trajectory of other lives, right? You started Women of Courage and transforming through courage because you know the power that women have when we do speak up, when we stop submitting ourselves, when we step out of fear and we know what we are powerful through, right? And when we walk with God, the light is just 10 times brighter. And so I would say for each and every individual that has seen this, that's going to be watching the replay, to share it with your friends, with your family, because every little bit makes a difference and a change. And through Project Safe, obviously there's so many different charities to go through and what have you. However, in the world that we are living in right now, it is such a massive step to be able to empower girls at this delicate age that can be so negatively impacted with their surroundings and with the environment that they are in. And with what we have, with the capabilities of connection and countries and continents and currencies, we get to collaborate and come together as a powerful collaborative to add to that. So I would say share, register the link to make sure that you're getting on the Zoom. Again, this is the first sharing. There are multiples of these. This is the beginning of the launch. And it is so exciting. I have goosebumps all over because it's just so powerful when women get together. So thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Thank you, Elise and Phoebe.
Yeah. This project Safe is really meaningful to help the all the
The girls.
lovable sister in Cebu. Yeah. So I think not only women, I think men as well. Yeah. I really uh welcome all of you to participate in this safe, meaningful project and give uh from your heart to help this all lovable sister to live a better life, to give them hope, to carry on their life and let them feel the love from all of us from all over the world, and help share the link and let people know about this meaningful project and be a part of it. Yes, let's pay it forward because we receive and we give. So bring the hope to the world. Thank you, everyone, in advance.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, both of you, for setting aside your time for this conversation and for the
Thank you, Lily.
sharing. And like what Elise says, we have many more. This is just the beginning. Elise and Phoebe are just taking the lead. They are the first pair that going to
Yeah.
start the ball rolling, right? So we have many, many more sisters coming on board to share their stories of courage. And this campaign is going to go from August to October. Right. So if you have a
Wow.
story, if you have a story to share that will inspire others, do reach out to us. Reach out to me, and then we'll share with you what's the next step. Okay. We will put the link in the comments below. All right, the link to register for the Zoom sharing as well as the donation page. All right. We'll see you soon on Friday, 31st July on your end, and Saturday, 1st of August on our end. See you.
Yep.
Bye.
See you. Bye.